Welcome, Scorpio, to my channel. This is your tarot scope for the week of March 13, 2017, and I don't have any inspirational messages. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that for you this week. Let me see. But yep, nothing. So let's just get started with you, shall we? And by the way, I am a Scorpio moon. I'm a Pisces rising, and my Sagittarius. Wait, no, I'm Pisces sun and Scorpio rising. Okay, wow, you have a wow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 major arcanas in your spread for your reading, and that means the universe is screaming or trying to get, it's just screaming at you, just trying to get your attention on something. So let's kind of find out, shall we? So Page of Cups is your first card for the beginning of the week. Some emotional turbulence, wave of emotional, could be love. It is of an emotional card. So you're starting out the week probably quite emotional, maybe moody. It could be, this is also a card of you receiving some emotional news at the beginning of the week as well. So kind of watch your emotions, what's going on. It's not very bad. It could be, yeah, could be emotional news coming your way. Some type of news that affects you emotionally at the beginning of the week. So pay close attention to that. Or just some of you might be just kind of moody, and your emotions are kind of all over the place. You have waves of emotions coming over you at the beginning of the week as well. And first major arcana card is the Empress. She is a nurturer, a motherly figure, or energies of a motherly energies possibly around you. She gives birth to all things, and so you might have some type of idea for business or your work, or even just in your everyday life. You may be excuse me, finding how to do things a little bit more easier for you, so it's not as strenuous or stressful on you. It could be that, but it could be a person as well. Maybe this type of person is around you in your life, who you go to for advice, and this and that, whom you trust very well and you highly admire, highly regard, is just really there for you, and you love it because she's a more nurturing, the way she gives advice is more nurturing and loving towards you. So it could be that, but like I said, it could be also maybe an idea on some ways to do things a little bit more easier for you. You could be also helping yourself in some way, self-help books, motivational books, affirmations, something that is more loving towards yourself, because it could be you in this higher status as well at the beginning of the week. Maybe you get a promotion, or you're doing better in your business, if you have your own business. It could be that. So it could be you in a more powerful position at the beginning of the week, or you're kind of more like in a loving mode. You come off of that waves of emotion, and you get in touch with yourself, and you calm down a bit more. So it could be kind of that going on as well. Right next to that is the Death card. Don't freak out on this. It's just a major transition that you're going through. Again, it's a major arcana. Pay close attention to major arcanas. I swear that the universe is just kind of like screaming at you. I think you're being stubborn in some way. You're not budging, and it's trying to give you a message really strongly. is what I'm kind of seeing that's going on here right now. But something needs to end in your life. You need to let it go, let it be gone, let it die, so you can have a better life, a new beginning, for something better to come along. So that's what this card is saying. So a major transition is going on, and you're going to notice it. It's not like it's not going to go unnoticed. You will notice it. And this is about midweek, but it could happen anytime during the week as well. Next card, again, you have 3 major arcanas in a row. Universe is just screaming at you for God knows what. Sorry, throat is still irritating me. And you have the Tower card. So again, this is a major life change. It will not go unnoticed. You will notice it while going through it. It might not be very pleasant, but it's something you need to go through. Something with your foundations. That's why I say you might be stubborn. You're stubborn in some way during this week that you will not budge. But universe will give you that sign where you're not going to do it, then we'll do it for you, kind of thing. We'll make it happen. Your foundation is not strong. This is where you tear down everything. Everything comes down and crumbles down to the ground, so you can build again on a stronger, more stable foundation and build again from there. So like I said, it will not go unnoticed. This is major. So major transformation, major life change. You want to kind of go with the flow with this. You don't want to resist it at all. It'll just make it more worse for you. It'll make it seem a lot harder for you. If you kick and scream, yeah, it won't go very well, and it'll just actually drag on a lot longer, and you'll feel kind of more stuck and restricted in this way. So you want to just let it go. Path of least resistance. You want to, like I said, just go with the flow, let it happen. And you have that you have those like right next to each other. So it is something, like I said, that you're being more stubborn in your ways and you're not budging, but universe will show you and make it happen for you. This week seems like a kind of a struggle for you. Because now we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is instability and change. So change again, going through, this is a card of hardship. It could be financial, because it is a card of Pentacles, but it could be hardship of something that's really meaningful to you, close to your heart. Whatever it is, I'm not sure, but it goes pretty well with the Death card and the Tower card. So a bit of hardship, but just remember, there is a snowball in this card, and it shows that it does survive. There is help for you. Yeah, kind of go within. Like I said, don't resist. It's okay to feel kind of bummed out, depressed, and this and that, but just don't live there. I keep telling people this. Don't live there. It's okay, to be angry, to feel that depression when you're going through something like this, the sadness when you're going through this, but just don't live there. But the strong still survive. Like I say, we have the snowbell in here, and they actually survive the harshest of winters. So just kind of be that snowbell, and you'll be all right. Just like I said, don't resist. But there is always help involved. There is help there for you during this hardship that you're going through. You also might want to just go within, and you will always seek the answers that you seek. So just that being said, next card we have is the Strength card. So you're going to have some strength, and pull up that strength from way deep within you to get through this week. It will take a lot of patience as well on your part. And another major arcana, so the universe is saying, be strong, you can get through this. You just be patient, and all will be well. And the next card, see, we end off the week actually quite beautifully. We end with the World card, where you've gone through this journey, you've learned through all these experiences. It's almost a karmic kind of card as well. It's a card of completion. So you just want to remember that you've gone through this journey for this week. You've learned from it. I hope you learned from it. And taking those experiences with you from this point on. It's a card of new beginnings, like I said, completion. So you've learned your lessons. You've taken all those lessons with you on this new journey that you're about to go on. It could be an actual trip as well. Could be also good news coming in for you after all this going on. But very good card to end the week. Pardon me. So, I don't know if you want to recap. Let me take another sip of water. Some kind of an emotional turbulence or emotional news coming your way at the beginning of the week. You might be kind of moody, but you go to a person who you highly admire, highly regard for advice. It could be you in this higher status at the beginning of the week as well, or you could be just kind of a I am woman, hear me roar as well at the beginning of the week. And it goes the same for if you're a man. And or it could be a motherly type figure helping you out at the beginning of the week. It could be this motherly figure or this more mature person is there with you from the beginning to the end with all this going on with you during the week. Major transition coming in, major life change coming in as well. It will not go unnoticed. You will notice it. Might not be pleasant, but it's something necessary for you to go through. But you will build again on a stronger, more stable foundation. A little bit of hardship going on. Some hardship going on this week as well, but just remember that snowball survives during the harshest winter. You have support, you have help along this journey or this path, this situation that you're going through at this time. It's something near and dear to you as well. Could be financial, but I'm not sure. For some of you, it could be financial. For others, it's something meaningful that's going on in your life that you're going through. This little bump in the road. Just remember, there's always help. There's always support to help you. And on another note, you might want to also go within, and you'll always find the answers to that. So you're going to have to find your strength to get through this week, and you will, as well as patience to get through this week. But like I said, you're not alone. You have support. Again, go within. But you end off with the World card with good news. It is a card of completion. You've made it through this week, this very strenuous week, I may say, but you end up in a very good place, learning from it and taking those experiences with you on your new beginning to move on to next week. So I thank you for watching. And I will try to be very much continuous on doing weekly tarot scopes for you as well. Trying to make that more of a routine. And just stay strong. You can do it. It's going to be you end up the week very well. So just stay strong. Stay healthy. Be mindful. Be aware, and let me see. I don't think there's anything else, but just remember, it takes two to row, and I wish you a very blessed week. You're gonna need it, but I'm there for you. Always comment. Let me know what's going on, how you're getting through this, if you've made it through it, which I know you are, and I know you will. So Scorpios, just take it easy. Just go with the flow. Let it run its course. Less resistance is always the best. And again, just have a fabulous week. Enjoy your week. Just get through it the best that you can. And aloha.